Good morning, boys and girls in KD and maybe some friends from KR too. Well, it's Friday. We made it to Friday. High five, because it's High Five Friday. I want to give a special high five to these friends who sent me their shape hunts they did yesterday. They're three-dimensional solid shapes. Yay for Andrew, Diane, Peter H., Gabrielle, Garrett, Isla, Sylvia, and Evelyn. They also made pictures of their great work yesterday. I give them an extra high five. Good job. I hope you're getting some work done at your house too, as well as playing outside in this nice warm weather. We're going to continue to talk about W today. It's Friday. You know, if it was Friday at school, we'd be getting together with Mrs. Reeker's class and we would be doing some STEM work. So we're going to do a STEM project today at our house that has to do with W and water. Let's go back for a minute. These are our fiction books we've read. Let's go back to our nonfiction book that we looked at the other day about weather. And one of the things that is important about weather and changing weather, which you probably realized when you did this experiment with Mrs. Reeker's cloud experiment the other day, where wet weather comes from in a cloud. Well, the water cycle is part of weather. So let's read this page in our nonfiction book about water, the water cycle. And the first thing I notice is some labeling down here. Definitely lets me know it's nonfiction. The water cycle. The sun is part of the water cycle. Water moves between the ground and the sky in the water cycle. Heat from the sun evaporates the water into water vapor. Can't really see that. Water vapor is a gas that rises into the air. We know there's solids, we know there's liquids, and there's also gases. And water vapor is a gas. Then the water vapor cools and condenses and forms tiny drops of water. This forms a cloud. Water falls from the cloud and the cycle begins again. Oh my goodness, this part right up here is exactly what happened in that experiment that you did with Mrs. Reeker's YouTube channel the other day. The water vapor cools and condenses and forms tiny drops of water. The drops form a cloud. Then when the cloud gets heavy, water falls from the cloud and the cycle begins again. Also, if you did the experiment with the shaving cream, you saw how the color comes down out of the cloud. That was like the rain coming out of the cloud. Goes back to the ground, water evaporates in the air, the water vapor condenses and forms a cloud, water gets heavy in the cloud and the rain falls from the cloud back into the puddles. Sun evaporates it again. It's that cycle, the water cycle, which makes a difference in our weather. All right, which you might see happening today. Those puddles that were outside from the rain this morning are evaporating into water vapor. It's going into the clouds, and guess what's going to happen later on tonight? Water's going to fall from the clouds. All right, so our STEM activity today has to do with water. All right, let's look at what that's going to be. Today, your task is to make a bridge over water. This water has not evaporated yet. The sides of the bridge cannot touch the water. The bridge needs to be wide enough and strong enough for a Lego or Polly Pocket figure to sit on. All right, so you're going to need to get a container of water. Now, I tried to make our water blue so you could see it, but Caroline used all the food coloring in our house for slime. So we may do, and so we have purple water. But you can get any container and fill it with water, okay? Then you need to build a bridge that goes from one side to the other side. You can use whatever supplies you want in your house, but I challenge this. See if you can use some kind of wood, any kind of wood that you can find in your house, or wood from outside. I found this wood in our garage. I'm guessing it's a project we should have finished. Anyway, we're going to use this wood and any other supplies I can find in my house. I found some ceramic. I found some plastic. I found, of course, a tube. We love our tubes. And I can use tape if I need it. Then I go get a Lego figure. I figured, Nicholas J., you're going to love this because you need a Lego figure. And build a bridge that can hold a Lego figure or a Polly Pocket if you have one. The bridge has to hold it and be wide enough. So I'm not going to show you my bridge yet. I want you to take any supplies in your house and make a bridge to go over the water. Over. That means it cannot touch it on top and it cannot touch it on the sides. Make a plan first. This paper is going to be going to your parents for them to print off, and you can make your plan on here. Take a picture of your plan and send it to me. Then build your bridge and take a picture of your bridge and send it to me. Okay, I'm keeping track of all of your work, and I love to see your ideas and how they work out. So do your plan first. Don't forget to label. Your parents will know about that. You got to label. You know how to label things. Label the sides, label the materials you're using, label where the water is, label where your Lego person's gonna go. Do your plan, make your bridge, take a picture, send it to me. Maybe, since we can't work with each other, maybe you can work with some siblings or a family member in your house and they can build with you. All right, good luck building your bridge over the water. Have a great afternoon, KR and KD. Good to see you. I miss you.